In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork Deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork Deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork Deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.
Speaking of tough laws, it was a brother got executed today, a brother who was actually, according to some of the evidence and the DNA and all of this stuff, Brother Marcellus Williams. It was a brother who got executed. Was it in Missouri? Was it in Missouri where the brother got executed? Yeah, this brother was accused of a crime years ago, and some of the evidence came out, some of the DNA that came out, none of it matched his. None of the DNA stuff matched his, but I heard that the guy's representation was real shoddy. So he got put on death row. There were a couple of stays of execution, but they executed the brother earlier tonight. Very sad, very sad. And the brother was allegedly innocent, but they executed him anyway on some "I'm white and I say so" stuff. So some people are asking, where was Kamala and Biden speaking out against this? Because Kamala and Biden, they never said nothing, from what I understand. They didn't speak on this. Now, I heard some of the Democratic shills trying to blame Trump, talking about it was a Trump appointee who actually gave the green light to execute him. Boy, these folks kill me trying to blame stuff on Trump, who is not in office right now. Trump is not in office. They try to blame immigration on Trump. Well, Trump had called his buddies, the Republican, and told them to not do this bill. And just, it's this real convoluted ass nonsense where they try to do this weird blaming of Trump, who is not even in office. It's weird as hell. This thing had nothing to do with Trump. Kamala and Biden, they didn't do anything. They didn't say anything. I don't give a damn if it's a state case. They still have influence, right? Or they're supposed to. So that was very unfortunate, what happened to that brother. And your girl Kamala didn't say nothing. Well, you Democratic shills. I mean, I didn't hear her say nothing about the case. Yeah. If they would have said something, they could have saved that man's life. If they would have said, as vice president and president, hey, we don't approve of this, that would have put some extra pressure and saved that brother. So you Democratic shills, y'all can't put this on nobody. It's the Biden administration. This is what this happened under. I don't want to hear about no conservative governor this and whoop-de that. I don't want to hear that. Biden and Kamala, they're in office now, and if they don't want things to go down, they can speak on it and influence what's going on a state level. Yeah. Anytime it comes to black folks, all of a sudden Kamala and Biden's hands are tied. They got to be quiet. They can't do nothing. Whenever it comes to anything with black folks, but they want black folks to go out here and support Kamala because she's running around talking about how black she is. No. I don't want to hear about nothing about you being black this, black that, but won't speak up or do anything for black issues when black people need you. You dig? Whenever black folks need these people, they're nowhere to be found. And I'm cool on that. And we got a lot of folks in here. We're going to get some of the folks in here in a minute. But yeah, Biden and Kamala, they'll speak up for non-citizens. Notice that? Now, listen, some migrants are somewhere in a detention center. Oh boy, they'll go down there and be all crying and rolling around. Well, AOC, remember she was out there doing all that performative ass crying at the little detention center. Oh God, I got there. Oh, they're in cages. We got to do something. Ay, 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 oh God, all that old performative ass nonsense. They know how to show out when it's other people. Where's the Congressional Black Caucus? Did they say anything, by the way, for Brother Marsalis? Did the Congressional Black Talkers say anything? Them tethers, it's a bunch of tethers in that. Did they say anything? Because when it comes to other groups, boy, the black talkers, boy, they'll pop out. If it's some immigration, some LGBT, boy, they'll lend their melanin to that. I remember when they shot that nightclub down in Florida. What was that club? God, what was that club? Y'all know what I'm talking about out there in Orlando. The dude shot up the gay club, and I think he was gay himself, by the way. He shot up the club, and boy, the Black Caucus and John Lewis, they were all at the Senate and they were on the floor doing sit-ins. Oh, they were performing, man, for the LGBT, for the white LGBT. But they were out there. John Lewis is out there with a rainbow button. I's got to get in good trouble. They were out there getting in some good trouble. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to black issues pertaining us, these people get radio silent. And speaking of immigrants, did y'all see this woman? It was some woman online earlier talking about immigration. This is a lawyer. Her name is Lurie Daniels Favors. And she retweeted something. Everybody got on her bumper. She said, it was a tweet she retweeted. It was somebody said, one more time for those not paying attention. Trump's plan to mass deport millions using federal forces means that nobody is seeing a lawyer, which means they can deport anyone, even citizens whose families have been here hundreds of years and make them stateless, including you. And then this woman, Lori Daniels Favor, Black Americans, this means us too. And we were like, no. What the hell are you talking about? We ain't getting deported. Boy, these are scare tactics that these Democratic shills are trying to throw on us so that we can support immigration because they see we ain't rocking with that immigration thing. So the scare tactic they're trying to use is because we all got melanin and we all black, they can mistake us for a Haitian and deport us too. Bull crap. That's a scare tactic and it's bull crap. We ain't about to get deported no damn where. We're foundational black Americans. We are not immigrants. Ain't nobody about to deport us no damn where. That's bull crap. And people were like, what is she talking about? They looked her up, finds out her mama's Jamaican. She put up a tweet. When was this tweet? 2021. My mom gets her citizenship today. So yeah, her mom is Jamaican. Her family's from Jamaica. And so she's a Jamaican chick. And not only that, here's another thing. This woman, this Lurie Daniels Favors woman, she's a part of the New York Reparations Task Force. You know, New York got a reparations task force just like we got one out here in LA or California. She's a part of that task force. Y'all better look into this stuff. There's a reason why they put these non-FBA people on these reparation task forces, and then we wonder why nothing really gets done. We got these people who are sitting up here talking in circles and we're supposed to get some reparations things popping, and the minute we start talking about money, they all get on code with each other and crash out and then squash the whole thing because we got a whole bunch of tethers that's on these committees and task forces, man, and we got to really watch that, man. Family, we cannot have these people who are not of our lineage representing things we do. That is a problem. We've been saying this for the longest. That is a problem. Don't let people shame you with that, oh, it's divisive. Yeah, it's supposed to be divisive. You ain't supposed to be in our mix. It is supposed to be divisive. I ain't obligated to be down with you and you undermining me. You goddamn right. I'm trying to be divisive. I'm trying to be as divisive as possible from people tethering onto our lineage and trying to undermine us. I want to divide like a mug. I don't want nothing to do with that. If you're trying to undermine us and what we're supposed to get as foundational Black Americans, and you want to come in and tether up under that, you damn sure right. I want to divide from that. Ain't nothing wrong with division. Nothing. Yeah, you're not going to throw the word divide around like that's a scary word. No, no, no. I want to divide from people who's trying to undermine us, because that's been the problem. We've been having people around us undermining us so damn long, and we never check their damn background. And a lot of these people don't come from our lineage. So it's nothing for them to undermine. That's the objective. That's the goal. Because again, part of an ethnocide, an ethnic cleansing, you want to replace a group, you have to blend them in and dilute them. That's what you got to do. And that's what they've been doing. They've been throwing all of these groups on us, trying to blend us in and forcing us to have some kind of janky, cobbled together camaraderie that's really one sided. There is no major camaraderie as a group. Now, I'm not saying that there's not people from other lineages that you can be cool with. Yes, I'm cool with Latinos. I'm cool with Caribbeans, Haitians. I'm cool with Africans on an individual level. Even when I go to Africa, I'm cool with the people. When I go to the Caribbean, I'm cool with the people. Now, when folks come here from these places, they're not thinking in terms of group cohesion. They're thinking in terms of taking for the most part. Y'all remember that clip of that African woman I played a few weeks ago? She was very honest. She was an African tether, but at least she was very honest about the tethering. She kept it a buck. She was like, listen, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I come from a poor African country. We ain't got no money. When I go to all these other countries, I'm coming to take. I ain't trying to join forces with you. I ain't trying to build with you. I come to take. There's some stuff over there that I want to get, and I want to get it. Over there in America, the white people are trying to use us to undermine you. Hey, so be it. It ain't my fault they want to do it. I'm about to come and take. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm coming to take. And that's the mindset, and that's the reality, family. That's the reality. A lot of folks come to take. Yeah, you got some riders. We got some riders, but you got a lot of people who are coming to take. We are a stepping stone. They ain't trying to build nothing. That's why the Pan-African thing is fizzled the hell out. If it was going to pop off, it would have popped off already. There's a reason why nothing has popped off as far as Pan-Africanism. Ain't nothing popping off as far as that. Everybody's trying to get the hell over here and get up under us. How many folks? We got a lot of folks in here. How many people in here? We in here heavy, y'all. Let's get some calls in here. Speaking of Africa, we got South African Patriot. Speaking of Africa, what's up, man? Hop in, South African Patriot. You all right over there, dear? What the hell you eat? I'm gonna drink some of the apple juice from the kids. Yo, South African Patriot, get your ass in here, man.
Yo, Tariq, I have something special for you. I need you to listen.
Okay, no,
Okay,
no,
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 no.
no.
Drunk tonight. Hell, I hope I don't fight with the pump tonight. Come on, let's all get high tonight. Maybe nobody will die tonight. Come on, guys, come on. Let's all say, oh yeah, tonight. Yeah, I
Okay,
hope I don't go back to jail. Yo, Tariq.
okay, boy, that was. If I could
If I
understand
could
it, would have
understand
been
it, stop
funnier.
being a hater.
If I could have understood what it was saying, it probably would have been funnier. Now, what was it saying? I hope I don't go to jail. What was the chorus?
Okay, okay, I'll play it again.
No, no, no. Play it.
Let's
Play it.
all get drunk tonight. Hell, I hope I don't fight with the pump.
I don't know what the chorus is saying. So y'all tethers, y'all comedy is very dry.
That is
What's
Afro Man. No, no, that is Afro Man. He's a fucking
oh,
American.
okay. Now
That
what
is
was he?
Afro Man.
Okay, but what's the reception on your phone is janky, brother. So what was he saying? What was the chorus? South African dude. Pop back in, brother. Okay, he left. Okay, you did all of that, and that didn't even hit. I couldn't even understand what the record was saying. Boy, that tether wit is very dry, and it fell flat, and then he got embarrassed and left because it didn't hit. I was trying to help you with your comedy, brother. Your timing is off. That's why y'all don't really know how to roast. Y'all do things from an emotional state. That's why tethers, they get roasted and it messes with them for the rest of their lives. Like, roasting is something that we did to build each other's self-esteem up. That would build you up so that you can roll insults off your back. So when you stepped out into society and white society would insult you, it wouldn't bother you because you went through a ritualistic process of roasting each other to learn how to absorb insults. So that's why, we don't really trip on insults. We just roast and snap back. That's a part of our culture. Tethers, boy, you say something about them, they get roasted when they're like 8 years old, and it devastates them for the rest of their lives. They're sitting up at 50 and 60 years old. You niggas called me an African booty scratcher when I was a baby, nigga. I hate you niggas. You've been harboring hatred for 40 years because you got called a booty scratcher in the 7th grade. But you do not know how to absorb roast. And you don't know how to absorb it. You don't know how to absorb it. But bless your heart.
From New York Times best-selling author Tariq Nasheed comes Foundational Black American Race Baiter, the groundbreaking book shaking up the conversation on race in America. As one of the most influential voices for Black Americans today, Nasheed exposes the tactics used to manipulate, subjugate, and control Black communities. In this powerful read, Tariq Nasheed equips you with the knowledge to resist injustice and reclaim your narrative. Don't miss out on the book that's redefining the game. Foundational Black American Race Baiter, available now at official FBA.com. Get your copy today.